And we're back. I was hold on. I had a hat underneath my desk for some reason. Do I look cute? So I was watching through some of my videos and not really watching through. I'm not really on YouTube as much anymore, but I noticed I got some comments and like a decent amount of views, and I'm pretty stoked. So thanks. I also noticed how much I'm like just talking crap on myself. Like, oh, I'm not at the top of my game. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, I have brain fog. All of that's true. But who cares? I'm still coding. I'm still implementing. I'm still working through my problems. And you know what? I'm having fun. I have successfully, I mean, I have like successfully been working on this for like a while now. I mean, when was my first commit? 74 commits? I mean, that's pretty rad. Yeah, I mean, these go back to February? Oh, I think that was for some of my boilerplate stuff, but which is another thing to consider. Like, I'm writing all of this in Create React app, but that's been deprecated. And I like split this fork. Maybe I talked about that a little bit. I need to like get away from that, but yeah, I've been working on this for months, man, and it feels good, to like. I don't think I've had a personal project go on this long. Usually I wrap them up in a month or two. They're pretty limited in scope, or they sit in the graveyard. One of my older GitHub accounts has, I don't know, 40 projects on there, and like, I'd say half of them were abandoned, at least. But, I got a lot of experience out of it, so made me think about things differently, and I improved my skill set a little bit, and I think that's all that matters. So, all right. There's some crap going on here with our app. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I think actually we're going to hop onto GitHub. And let's go to the back end to back end. And again, if any of you want to, contribute, feel free. Okay, new issue. Yeah. Stories are being added. How about the store for top stories contains duplicate items, and the front end shows these duplicates. No, I'm the only one here, so I got the issue. Okay. And, sure. I've never really used the issues section of GitHub personally. Like, I've used it for some, like, minor open source stuff I've worked with, but that's about it. I'd love to get involved with open source. I just, like, the problem I find with open source is that like I want to contribute to something worthwhile, something, a bit bigger than myself, a bit bigger than like one or two people. But I have like this, I don't know, dilemma, because I like these smaller projects that are more contained and you only have so many people working on them. But I want to be a part of like a big project, But some of these big projects have been in development for so long that there just aren't really issues I could pick up. There's probably like core maintainers and they have like a very specific focus for what they want to get done with the repository, with the project, and it's really difficult to contribute. Now, a dream project I always wanted to contribute to is Serenity. I can't spell. Whatever. We'll let Google take care of it. Serenity OS. The problem is I know jack shit about operating system programming. And, oh, you know what? I have it up here. Yeah, this introduction, we're a tour of C++ second edition. Man, this was miserable to read through. And I didn't even get through it all. I spent 6 months working with C++ just to abandon it. Because I don't know. I just don't know enough about this stuff. And frankly, I've always liked web programming quite a bit more. But there's, because, you can get a website up and going pretty quickly. And, frameworks like React, and I've heard really good things about Svelte, which I need to, look into. I hear this is, really nice. But, you can just get it up and running, where, C++, especially on a Windows machine, you're, working with all this extra crap that makes it kind of difficult. I guess not as much anymore. There is, the subsystem, the Linux subsystems and stuff, and I do have Bash on here, but I don't know. It's just something about C++. All I'm saying is if I have to see another CMake file again in my life, I'm going to lose my mind. Maybe that's not entirely true. Okay, I've spent a lot of this, probably almost 10 minutes, talking about nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and see why we are not getting a story from states. And then we can look into the backend duplication if I feel like I want to. Let's go ahead and create state is possibly, or state/story data is not properly being fed to and consumed by the story detail page. Errors are thrown when even attempting to access the story URL. Okay. Hopefully, maybe I should actually look into the bugs I'm trying to write up. Funny that, huh? Maybe one of these days I'll actually plan this thing. This is all by the seat of my pants, Yeah, it's like it's repeating the same 3 stories or so. That's fine. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's figure out URL. Got something going on. And heck, maybe we could even use the debugger. Let's go ahead and handle the error and then debug why it's not getting it. So, story and story URL. Yes. I know you can't read URL. I know. Why is this taking so long to load? Okay. Fine. Unexpected end of JSON input. I bet. Yeah. That's exactly it. Let's go to our back end. So what I'm betting on is that whatever we're sending from our item ID endpoint. is just like not cool. So let's go ahead and console log. This is the item. I don't know. I just try and console log stuff that's like... Oh, we have a debugger. What am I doing? I'm like so used to printf debugging. You know, I used to write Python and Notepad++. So it's like, what do you want me to do? You know, let's go ahead and console or breakpoint on that item. And see what's what. This is like a really nice. I just like how this looks. You know, looks good. Like, I like good console logs. You know. Okay. Nice. Item undefined. Okay. So for some reason this is undefined. Okay. So let's go ahead and doot. What? Am I like not? The ID is that. What? What else do we have in our state? Can we see the rest of our state? Oh, we can. God, I love a proper IDE, man. I spent years in VS Code and again Notepad++ and all that jazz, and this makes it so much easier. Okay, so our story ID. Where are we? Where are we breakpointed at? Up here. Scroll past it. 3857338. 385. Then how would it even be served that story? You know? Okay, here. Let's try again. And why is this taking so long? Because I have breakpointed my server. That's why. Okay, so one would hope that the story ID exists in our... Yeah, 675, it's right here. How is item undefined? And if we come down here, item is still undefined. Okay, so what the heck is... What? Okay, here. Yeah. But it's like, I thought it matched. Okay, here, hold on. Let's do one of these. Actually, let's do it inside the loop. And then we'll say... How about... Let's just frickin' for each. See what happens. I don't know if that's more efficient. I never took any algorithm classes. So don't ask me. Sorry, everyone. Okay, let's filter. No, 4H. Oh my goodness. Okay, story. If, wait, story dot ID equals ID. I think. Or let's if story.id equals ID, return story. Does that work? Or do I have to say like let story I just like want to make sure it works. I get kind of messy with syntax sometimes. You know, in my job, I language hop a lot. And so some of the like, does for each, can you return from a for each, stuff like that. I can just look it up, but. Okay. Apparently item is undefined, huh? That's like so bizarre. But what's more confusing is like some of this stuff should be coming through the state. So I need to make sure this works, but also the state. Okay. The IDs don't match. Nope. 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 Maybe I need to come from here again. From like the main page. Different types. And we're typing, we're checking for type here. So, not toString. Okay, so no wonder. Let's go back to filter. Dot toString. There we go. Okay. Let's boot that up again. Then the front end. Yeah, we're hitting local. Okay, now it has an object. Nice. Okay. Blah. Sorry if that was a funny sound. Okay. Git add. Git commit. Updates. Updates. Item. Return object. Logic. Blah. To properly compare IDs between stories. God, maybe I should write commit messages that actually make sense at one point. Maybe not. Okay. So that's cool. Now, let's figure out where the heck the state is not coming through. Like, Right, the item, yeah, the caching, which wasn't like super smart, actually. Okay. Yeah, it's getting to the point where I think I might just spend like some time off camera, um, cleaning this up and just like reorganizing some of this code. Because it was very sketch and build, but now I kind of have almost a minimal viable product up and running, almost. So I need to go through this and actually like rewrite some of this code in a way that makes sense. Well, I'll listen to past me. When did I write that? Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Cool. So, what am I passing in state? Yeah. Like, yeah, we should have the states for the story. Why am I not? I think I was having some issues here a while back because I don't plan anything. Oh, no. God, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah, I need to be here. We have story from state. Okay, so why... console.log story from state. Let's see if that actually... Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's because of our bug. It's fine. Undefined, undefined, undefined. Okay. Why is that not being passed? In state. One of these days I should learn Redux. Some of that more complex state management stuff I have not gotten into. I remember when I was younger trying to like figure that out, and it never really clicked. But nowadays, like I'd be able to go through it. But let's see. Oh, I don't want breakpoints anymore. But why is the state... I think we have... Yeah. Oh. Oh, it does show location. Yeah. What the heck? It is in state. Oh, it's back end, front end. It is in state. Log location dot state. Yeah, it's right here. Let story. Okay. So let's do this. We'll rename this local, or let's just name this local story detail. Nice. And then I think we have to name this exactly. Story, not the state. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, yeah. Okay, well. Yes. Oh my goodness. Why no type? Okay, that's clear. Man, what's up with all... What am I junking out? Okay, we don't need that. Where else am I logging? Is it 68? What? Okay. Nice. I mean, cool. Okay. So, console.log. Hi. Let's just see if that works. Yeah. Instantly retrieve the story. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll take it. Ugh. Okay, I'll hop out of this and just run it through WebStorm. Fixes state consumption story detail. I will take it. 28 minutes. Hi. You know, there's like, it would be real professional of me to edit out all of that, but you can watch this unedited. Also, when I was younger, I kind of wish I saw more like videos of people failing and succeeding and just kind of like coding and working through problems and getting stuff wrong and making mistakes and then learning and building and so on. Again, I'm just promoting, on my own YouTube here. Isn't this like, stoicism? No. Yeah, we're not doing stoicism. Not this new age stoicism. I'm not into it. Also, Plato can chortle on my toes. Serenity OS. It's kind of why I started watching this guy, even though I didn't understand C++. I tried. But it's just like, it's an hour of him just going through a problem and fixing it. Although, he has more experience working on these like bigger projects and like maintaining all this different stuff, and that's something I am oh cool, it's a closed issue. That's not something I'm like amazing at, not yet. I am pretty good, but I'm not like, Andreas, I don't know. The guy's pretty wicked at what he does. Okay, so what's the last problem we have? We have duplicates. That's right. We're duplicating stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and assume it's this. So we implemented something wrong there in that cron job because of course we did. How could we not? All right, let's ditch some of these annoying. Oh, I wonder if it's in fetch new stories. So it gotta be around. We just need to track the state of this thing a little more. Okay, yeah, let's debug this, stop and rerun. And this same thing, let's go ahead and add a configuration here. For NPM. Man, this is like so easy. I love that. I love that for me. You know, we'll probably take this lull to actually log in. Or log in, actually, like, set this up. Make sure we get our 5 stories. Yeah. Broken image? Oh. Thought I took care of that. Apparently. That's so odd. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's take like this. Oh, yeah. Let's, stories are still 5. We should probably, I don't know. I don't think increasing the time on the cron job's going to do anything because there's something. Top stories ID. That's like a whole, that was a bug right there. Okay. Okay. Story's been updated. See if they've been duplicated. Yeah, I need to. I also need to like implement some stats and stuff here, like the number of comments, like points, the author. There's like endless work to do on this website, and all by myself. Accessibility is also a huge thing. That's like a whole thing. I have not properly considered. You know, I need more like aria labels. I don't know how you say that. Area. But yeah, accessibility is a whole thing, and that's like not something I'm doing whatsoever. Um, hmm. 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 All right. Well, you know, I think I'm going to pick this up again at another time. Yeah, it's getting kind of late, and I'm going to go ahead and work on this other thing. So, um, thank you all for watching. Apparently, there's a few of you, so I can't make funny little remarks about no one watching this anymore. Um, y'all have a good one. Hopefully we can get past some of this like bug fixing and more into feature implementation here soon. That'd be cool. Um, but need to try and make this as stable as we can along the way. So, um, see y'all later. Bye.